Good morning, top of the morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. Thursday morning. Just dropped off the little one to school. Um, Plans this morning. We was actually going to make a little video today. On her way to school, she actually has some summer shindig going on at her school today. So um, she wore her summer shades, and she stated her teacher, I think, brought like a blow up swim pool. I'm assuming for indoor activities since they not, probably won't be able to go outside. But yeah, we didn't end up filming the video um, due to my daughter not uh, listening. So what happened was we were going to do the video, and normally every morning she likes to play games on my phone. So I said, sure, yeah, you can play games on my phone. That's no problem. But after we do the video, I'll let you um, use my phone so you can play your game while we drive you to school. So as we're leaving the house, I guess whatever I said went in one ear and out the next ear. So she catches a little attitude, takes the mics, take the mic off of her shirt that we used to record with. I have one, she has one, and she kind of throws the mic onto the armrest, and I'm like, okay, Sophie, why did you just throw the mic over here? She said, I want to play the game. I said, Sophie, did you just not listen to what I had said? What happened? I said, we'll do a short video as we normally do. And shortly after that, I'll let you have my phone so that you can play your game. Apparently, she didn't hear that. Went in one ear, out the other. Now, one thing I noticed, obviously, and I'm pretty sure all parents have noticed as well, as these kids get older, and the more influence of the things that they see, either in school, they pick up something or something online, YouTube, social media, or anything, they start testing you, right? They start testing you. So I said, so since you're not able to listen, we will not record the video and you will not play the game. So I said, yeah, that's no, that's we're not doing that. And I'm not saying she's a great kid. She's an awesome kid in school. She listens. We don't have problems with her like that. But there are times where she has her little fits. It's part of growing up. I'm certain. She has certain feelings and emotions that she just can't control or express. So sometimes they have their moments. So I said, Sophie, you're getting older now. So what that means is you have to start listening, especially to what mommy and daddy, what we say, right? Everything that we're telling you to do will always be in your best interest to listen. So since you're not able to listen to what I had instructed you to do, which was something simple, right? We'll record the video for a few minutes, and then shortly I will give you the phone after, and then you can play the game. So since she had her little fit, her little meltdown, I said, now we're not gonna record any video, and now you're not gonna play the game. So of course, she starts having her little moments, starts crying, snot running down her nose, tears dripping down her eyes. Of course, that was expected. So, but I made sure to explain to her why I did what I did. Right? I made sure I explained. I didn't just say no. We're not just doing it. I'm giving her the reason as to why we're not recording the video and she's not playing the game. I want her to understand how important it is to listen. It's a skill that you will use for the rest of your life. And again, she's a great student in school. We have no issue with that. Teachers, they love her. It was like I wish all the students were like her. So I said, since you're such a good listener in school and you listen to the teachers, you shouldn't have a problem with listening to mommy and daddy. Absolutely not. You shouldn't have a problem. You know, when we tell you to do something, it should be easy. It should be a no brainer for you. It should be a no brainer for you. So yeah. So we had a little conversation, and I made sure that she understood why I was doing what I was doing, because I noticed the older she gets, she has those moments where she kind of wants it her way. No matter what you've explained or what you said, and again, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only parent. This is just normal. This is normal for all kids when they grow up. They go through those motions, right? But I made sure that I gave her a reason as to why, and a reason as to why it's so important to listen, and that she understands that she's growing. She's growing. She's still growing. She's still learning, and that we are the parents, which means you have to listen to what we say. We will never, say anything that's going to endanger you. Everything that we're going to tell you to do and guide you is going to always be in your best interest, which will help you progress as you get older. Listening is an important skill. So that's the conversation that we had this morning, and she understood. I let her realize that it's not up to mommy and daddy to listen. It's up to you to listen to what we say, because your listening will determine a lot of things, right? You want us to do things for you. You want us to buy you stuff. That's no problem, because again, she's a great kid, but I want her to understand that if she's going to have these episodes where she does not want to listen, she has to face the consequences that come from that, right? It's a cause and effect. I want her to understand that and have that association in her brain that if you do things, well, if you don't do things and you want us to do something for you, we can't do that for you, right? We know that you're probably going to say it's not fair, but she has to understand that it's not fair for us as well. And she understood that. So tomorrow will be another day, right? Another day of a test. And, if she, doesn't listen, she just has to face that consequence. And again, it's not punishment. It's so that she understands, you know. And I made it very clear to her. It's not so that we can make you mad. It's not to make you upset, but it's to make you understand that it's super duper important to listen, especially to your parent. It's super duper important because, if you don't address it now, these kids get buck wild. They think they can have everything and anything anytime they want. If you don't nip it in the butt now, it's not going to get old easier as they get older. And that's facts, right? You got to address it as soon as possible. You got to address it as soon as possible. Super, super duper important. So, yeah, that's the conversation we had this morning. I know I switched it up. It's a little bit different this morning. But, yeah, that's the conversation that me and my daughter had this morning. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to have other conversations, but I expect to see, obviously some progress. Instead of me getting angry and getting mad, make sure I take the time to explain to her why it is the way it is. I think that's the most important part, is explaining to them and giving them a reason. Don't just say no, 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 no. Give them a reason as to why, and then give them a solution on how they can fix it. I think that's the big takeaway from that, because it's a life lesson. Life is you go through learning, and the parents are there to guide them. So that's the video I had this morning. I hope you guys have a great morning. I'm almost back home and I'm about to take my butt to sleep. Yeah, because I just got off at 6 a.m., took my shower, cooked my breakfast, and dropped off to school. And I got another 11 nights to go before I'm off again. So this is going to be almost a long 2 weeks for me of just working and sleeping. So again, hope you guys have a great morning. And as always, see you guys in another video. Peace.